All right, so we're back on Blade Ball because the brand new winter update is going to be available in a couple of hours. Now, I say that because technically we were supposed to receive it at 8 p.m. and then that got pushed to 9 p.m. and then now it's pushed to 11 p.m. So your boy's impatient. There's 10,000 players inside of the test server, and I want to show you guys these brand new abilities because honestly, that's probably the coolest thing about the entire update, unless obviously you find some of the brand new swords and stuff like that really cool. Speaking of that, for the most part, I have every single one of the brand new swords. And again, you can as well. I'm going to have a link to the test server at the very top of the comments. As I'm recording this video, everything inside of here is pretty much for 0 Robux. So if I go into here into the sci-fi swords, this is the new system on how you're going to be able to get the new blaster weapon. But if I click over here where it says open 10 of them, you'll notice that it's 0 Robux. And it actually keeps like a global announcement of everyone that's actively getting the blaster. And the concept is rather simple. So basically this spins around. If you land on the blaster, then you get the level 1 version. Then you have to basically do all these spins again to get the level 2 version, which would be kind of the dual sword. And then the final one is the dual twin blasters or something like that. Oh, wait, I didn't even know what this was. I have a bunch of these. What is this? Blaster finisher. I have no clue what that is. I didn't even know. I just clicked down here and it opened. I don't even know where to equip that. Anyways, just like Halloween, there is a brand new sort of battle pass system in the game. Now, if there's any sword that I won't be able to show you guys, it's probably these because I haven't technically finished the battle pass. We have the Arctic Blade, and then if it's anything like the Halloween, there's probably like a second page version of this with a completely different reward. So I guess we'll sort of leave this for when the update does go live into the actual game. But for now, let's check out the different versions that you can go ahead and get of the Plasma Blaster. So here we have the very first version, which is the single one. It is the Plasma Blaster. Very simple. You have a gun on the side. When you walk around, it does have a little bit of a trail. And I'll be able to show you guys what the current sound effects are for this once I start showing you all of the new abilities. But to start things off, let's focus on taking a look at these. Now, again, that is the level 1 version. For level 2, you will unlock the Laser Twin Blade. So this is what that looks like. Honestly, I would have to say that this is probably better looking than the blasters, but that's me judging it based on how it looks. I'll make my final decision once I actually use it and see what the animation is when you hit the ball, as well as what the sound effects is. But then you have the final version, which is, I believe, called a Twin Plasma Blaster. This is basically just 2 of the single ones, obviously, and you have 2 trails kind of following you behind. Now over here, you have the Ice Dagger. This you are going to be getting from the Winter Spins, because yes, that has returned. If you notice over here, there's a brand new character, and if we step inside, you will notice that there is now a whole new set of abilities that have to be obtained through here. Titan Blade is one of the brand new abilities. The other one, which you will need to unlock the Ice Dagger and the Glacial Scythe, is the Death Slash ability. Nothing has really changed here. This is still the same exact system. Once you've gone ahead and unlocked the Death Slash, then you will need to basically get your hands on the token, very similar to how it was with Phantom, in order to be able to upgrade it to level 2. Now, the only thing that is a little bit different here is if you notice on the left-hand side, there's something called the Daily Race. This is going to be a little bit questionable. I'm honestly not even going to lie to you guys. But if we click on this, to my understanding, and based on what it says in big bold letters up here, top spender rewards. Yeah, so basically those of you guys that spend the most amount of money are going to be getting some type of reward in the game. For first place, you're going to be getting the Avis Scythe, which is an extremely cool looking scythe. So it's a little unfortunate that a lot of people are not going to be able to get their hands on this, but at the end of the day, it is just a cosmetic thing. So personally, to me, I don't really think it's a big deal. I guess it could have been a lot worse, and it could have ended up being an ability there. So I guess let's somewhat be thankful that it isn't an ability. For second to fifth place, you're going to be getting the new blade. Obviously, these things might change because if you guys aren't aware, I believe the new blade was like the very first code that was ever added in the game, and it was a free sort of sword, but not a lot of people actually got it. Again, this very well could change, so take all of this very lightly because this is still the test server. Now for 6th and 10th place, you guys are going to be getting a couple of sci-fi spins. 11th through 50th, also 25 more sci-fi spins. Just to put this in perspective, in order for me to be able to get all of the stuff that I'm showing you in today's video, I had to spend close to 28,000 make-believe Robux because, well, like I said, everything is free. And if we look at the ranks right now, some people are about to hit 1 million Robux spent because obviously it's all kind of make-believe Robux. So now that we've gotten all the boring stuff out of the way, we're going to get into the good stuff now, and that is the abilities. So the first one that you're noticing on the bottom that I've had equipped this whole time is Titan Blade. As you can see, it says enter a mode where you use a massive glowing golden sword. Parry hitboxes are heavily increased with this ability. Now I'm going to head on over to the training mode so I can show you guys what these look like, but it's actually super simple and kind of interesting. So basically, if I activate this, you'll notice that now I'm holding a massive sword. This basically makes it where I can hit the ball at a farther distance instead of waiting till it's like super close. Now, this doesn't last very long, and it is sort of bugged inside of the test server right now where it just infinitely stays on you. But obviously, that's why I say that you need to take all of these things very lightly because they will likely change when they release. For the most part, not a super game-breaking or OP or anything like that, but definitely a really cool ability and something that's rather useful with a really decent cooldown. Will it be worth the insane amount of Robux that you have to spend to get it? Probably not. Will people still go after it? Probably. I think the coolest part about it is that you can pretty much block at whatever time you want and you're always going to hit that ball because the hitbox is just so massive that I can just like not even look at the ball and just click and I'm still going to hit it. Now, obviously, that's not going to be the case in a live server because unless you're in a standoff, the other player is likely going to confuse you and send it over to another player. But let's move on now to the more interesting one, and that is Death Slash. So over here it says the power of 1,000 suns at your fingertips. Now, the main reason why this one is so interesting is because it sort of works as, I guess, a raging deflect or even a rapture, except that you pretty much completely stop the ball and get full control of how fast you want it. So I'm going to use it right over here. I stop the ball. It's going to bring this animation and I bugged it. Yo. I swear this didn't happen the entire time that I was using it, but this is a perfect example on why things can always change inside of the test server. I don't even know what to do right now. I guess I'm going to reset character. But anyways, let me try this again. So you grab it, click inside of the green. There we go. So as you notice there, it made the ball go faster, just exactly like Raging Deflect. The only difference is that you catch the ball and fully control the speed. Now, one of the parts that makes it the most OP is just how fast that cooldown is. I mean, it's already available again, so we're good to use it again. I'm going to do it that fast this time, which obviously I didn't click fast enough. That was embarrassing. All right, I'm going to catch it here. And we're going to do it that speed. So it will make a noise basically telling you, hey, you didn't land it in the right spot, so you didn't get the full speed. But honestly, I don't really think that matters. Just the fact that you're able to stop the ball like that and get full control of when you're going to release it sort of gives me Infinity vibes, except that you obviously can't move. All right, let's send it full speed here. We're going to click it inside the green, and there it goes. It also gives it kind of like a little bit of a right curve, but I hate to mention it, man, but that's also just one of those things that could very well change on release. The only reason I wanted to do this video is mainly to show you guys the entire concept of each and every single one of the abilities that they have so far, because obviously that's not going to be changed. Like the fact that you need to aim it and put it inside of the circle and all of that stuff, that's not going to change. I would say if there is anything that's going to change, it's probably going to be how fast the ball launches, if the ball curves when it does end up launching inside of the green circle, stuff like that. But now let's put some of this stuff to action, man. I want to go over to a actual live server. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Death Slash just so I can see how this kind of goes, even though I don't really think I'm going to like it. Let's see if we can start off with it, actually. I'm going to start off, we're going to go this way. Nah. Just like Rapture and Raging Deflect, it's probably not the right time to use it at the very start, but that's okay because that doesn't even matter with how fast the cooldown is on it. Let the ball go. Okay, I was going to say, let's let it go a little bit faster here. We're going to try using it on this guy, assuming, and the server's reboot. Okay, all right. Just one of those things that you have to deal with when playing in the test server. Random reboots. Oh, it's like deja vu. It's me and the same exact guy again. Now, something I should point out is that currently they don't have any special sound effects. So that's the reason why I haven't mentioned about the sound effects. Let's try this out here. We're going to shoot it this way. Oh, nope. It doesn't let you shoot it any specific way. You can only shoot it whatever way you initially started. Okay, that's interesting. Let's switch over to Titan Blade. And I'm also going to switch over to the Laser Twin Blade. Let's see if this has any special sound effect. Okay, so this one has somewhat of a special sound effect. Go ahead and pop this over here. I hit that ball from so far, bro. I wonder if that reset went ahead and fixed the Titan Blade ability, because it was kind of leaving it at the end of every single game. So they may have fixed that bug, even though everybody in this server just is kind of AFK right now. All right, here we go. We got a whole new group of people. Let's see how this goes. We're going to go ahead and activate that. Doesn't really last very long from what I can see. Oh, yeah, they definitely fixed it. So now it 100% goes away as soon as it ends. It's activated again here. Now my hitbox is absolutely ridiculous. But honestly, it can get kind of confusing because as soon as it ends, your hitbox is completely different. So it can sort of help you, but at the same time, sort of work against you. Yeah, dude, this is crazy. It feels nice. I don't want to say that it's crazy because it's definitely not. It just feels really, really nice. Oh, look at that. One of the new maps. This is actually really cool. Honestly, bro, not even trying to like hype up this Titan Blade or anything, but I'm kind of a big fan of it right now. It might be just a placebo effect, but I really feel like I'm actually doing something with this thing. Hey, yo. That dude just like teleported outside of the map and then flew up in the air. Ah, he got me. Now let me sit out really quick because I also want to show you guys some of these emote things. We got rapid fire over here. We also have double trouble. We got globe dance, blade dance, and penguin walk. So let's start off with kind of the not so cool ones. We got penguin walk over here. It's actually kind of funny. Then on this side, we got globe dance. So you pull out a little globe and shake it. That's actually really, really cool. Then we have rapid fire. What in the world, bro? Nah, that's a questionable one. Then we have double trouble. That's actually a really cool one. And the final one, which is probably my favorite, and that's blade dance. Look how sick this is, bro. What? Nah, for sure the best emote in the game right now. Whoever made this, huge W. But yeah, man, for the most part, that is so far what is available for the winter update coming up. I guess we'll sort of use this video as a cross-reference to see what actually changes when it releases in about an hour and 29 minutes. It's also very possible this video might be going live the moment the update goes live. So if you don't see the link to the test server at the very top of the comments, then chances are it's already in the public game. Hopefully you guys went ahead and enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. This is the late night upload for me, man, but it's Saturday, so why not? I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.